Think your work is done when you've delivered a good IT solution? Think again, cupcake. This is how to MSP-proof your job. How we basically make it so it's harder for MSPs to take over internal IT support from people like you. Today I want to talk about follow-through. Now, this actually happened to me about 40 years or so ago when I was IT director at a municipality because, yes, they had IT back 40 years ago. Thank you very much. The HR department actually had people filling in literally 4 different forms when someone wanted to apply for a job. And the fact of the matter was, it was duplication. 90% of the information was duplicate, but it was needed for different departments. So what we did was we created a small application on this was prior to PCs actually, a desktop computer. And what would happen was a person would fill out a single form, then an HR person would put that into the computer and it would spit out the 4 different forms. It actually saved the applicant about 20 or 30 minutes and it made it much easier for everybody to get the documents around. Winner! I walked by a couple weeks later and there was somebody filling out 5 forms. You got it. The 4 original forms plus now the all-in-one form that we created. And I asked why. Well, it turned out that the HR people felt that entering the form and printing them out took too much time, but they wanted that single form, so they just added it to it. Now, it doesn't matter who was wrong or who was right. The fact of the matter is, I screwed up. I didn't follow up to make sure that the program was working, it was being used, and it was appropriate that it actually made everybody's lives easier. The story for you is your work isn't done when you've provided the technical aspect of a solution. You need to follow through and make sure that it's being actually used and the value is being recognized. Not all MSPs want your job. Simplex IT, we've got co-managed IT services or commits. And this creates a partnership between your organization, you, and us to deliver quality IT, which is what we all want, isn't it? So how do you make sure that your solutions actually not only are used, but to deliver the value that you need? Comments below, because I'm Bob.